A St. Louis man says his hair is at the heart of his discrimination claims. Donzel Leonard claims he was fired because he refused to cut his hair. Leonard's talking only to News 4 tonight. He tells Venton Blandon why he didn't cut his hair.
Donzel Leonard enjoyed working for about a month at Energy Petroleum.
A few trains, trucks, cranes, tractors, whatever need gas.
He says he made good money. But what got him cut, according to his hiring manager, Leonard says, was his hair.
He said that if I couldn't cut my hair, then I had to go.
Leonard says his hairstyle supports his Hebrew Israelite faith. Followers believe they are descendants of a lost tribe of Israel, and it's tradition to not cut hair or beards. He says on day one at Energy Petroleum, he had his dreads down.
Why it wasn't brought to me then? But then all of a sudden last week you say, it was overlooked. Like, how could you overlook that? Or how do you overlook that I have long hair?
Leonard showed News 4 documents numbered by his company outlining rules. He points out he got those on day one. Then he showed us this document, not numbered, detailing grooming rules. He says he got this one just a few weeks ago.
You've never received anything for grooming?
Nope, never. That paper was the first paper I received.
Watching out for Leonard over 4 business days, I called Energy Petroleum. I sent 2 emails. I've even made 2 visits. And we're still waiting for a response. So is Leonard's firing legal?
Title VII of federal law requires that they at least make the effort to see whether they can accommodate the employee.
Brian Pezza is an employment attorney.
It's not a winning case for an employer to decide that they're going to challenge an employee's actual religious beliefs. You don't want to go getting into how often people go to church or whether they just were converted or how they've gotten to those beliefs.
Their rules should have been put out there. It shouldn't have been overlooked. You told me about every other rule.
Since Donzel Leonard and I interviewed last Friday, we've exchanged a lot of text messages and made a lot of phone calls to each other. He told me during our interview he only wanted his job back, but checking in with him 2 hours ago, he's not sure his boss will bring him back. Courtney?
All right. Thanks, Vinny.